This episode of Unbox Therapy is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's up, guys? Lou here, and welcome to the latest episode of Unbox Therapy. This is going to be used as episode number two, number two of the Ultimate Gaming PC project. Now, if you missed episode 1, you should go check it out. I'll drop a link down in the description, but I'll give you a quick recap right here as well. We are raising $5,000 in order to put together the Ultimate Gaming PC. And at the end of it, after it's all done, it's going to be given back to the community in the form of a giveaway. So very exciting and unusual project right here on Unbox Therapy. Up until this point, we've raised $3,235. I'm staring at that amount right now. There are 24 days left on the campaign, so lots of time to get up to our goal. And I want to use this opportunity to go over some of the perks with you guys. For those of you unaware of how the site works, those of you with questions, I've had a lot of questions about the campaign. And so I'm going to use this episode of Unbox Therapy right here to go over some of that stuff with you guys. So first things first, you have a number of perks available, a number of different ways that you can contribute to the project. You've got to go to indiegogo.com/unboxtherapy. That link is going to be available to you in the annotations of this video as well as down in the description. But if you're watching on a platform where you can't see the description right now, then just remember it's indiegogo.com/unboxtherapy. So once you get to that page, you're going to be greeted with my beautiful face or ugly face, depending on your perspective. And you'll see our funding goal on the right-hand side along with the contributions up until this point. And as you scroll down, you'll see the different perks available to you. Now, the basic perk, the easiest way to get involved in the project is the perk that's $5. It's called the price of admission. And that $5 perk is just going to get you involved. It's the simplest way and the most affordable way to be involved. As you can see, 18 people have currently claimed that perk. As you move along the list, you've got a $15 perk called the Silver Contributor. At this level here, you're going to have your YouTube channel or name featured in the credits section of the Ultimate Gaming PC build video. So when the official build video comes out after I've purchased and unboxed all of these different components, then your name and YouTube channel is going to be featured at the end of it for eternity. The $25 spot, there's two $25 spots. One of them is called the Gold Contributor. Now, 14 out of 15 potential slots have been purchased at this point. So if you are interested in this perk, you have a limited amount of time to pick yours up. There are 15 spots total that were available. It'll allow you to have your channel featured in my other cool channel section right on my YouTube channel page, which, as you guys know, gets a significant amount of traffic. So on the right-hand side of my YouTube channel page, there's going to be a section called Other Cool Channels, and you have the ability to get yours featured in there for $25. This also acts as your contribution into the Ultimate Gaming PC project. So you get a little something, you give a little something. As I said before, 14 out of 15 of these spots have been claimed, so there's only one left for the Gold Contributor level. You also get your name in the credits of the official build video as a Gold Contributor. The other $25 perk available, this has been a very popular one, and it's pretty new, the newest perk that I've added. It is the first edition Need Therapy t-shirt. Now, there are only 50 of these t-shirts available in the first edition, the first run that I'm going to do, and after that, I don't know what will happen with the design. I might make more in the future, but for now, this is all I'm going to do. And out of those 50 shirts, 23 have already been claimed, and the campaign has only been open for 6 days. So a $25 contribution not only gets you the shirt plus shipping in North America, but it also gets you a contribution into the project. So you can help out and get a pretty cool shirt. If you guys want to check out the shirt, it's under the gallery tab on the project, and you guys can get a closer look. As you'll see, the front of the shirt says, "I need therapy." The back of the shirt says, "Unbox Therapy," because that's the type of therapy you need. And I think it's a pretty funny sort of tongue-in-cheek little joke there. People are going to ask you, what are you talking about? And you're going to say, it's Unbox Therapy. How can you not know about the hot show on YouTube right now? I'm just kidding with you guys. But then you get up to some higher-level perks that are also available on the campaign. $100 Platinum Contributor perk gets you a one-on-one session with me for an hour on Skype, where I can go over your channel with you, your YouTube channel, and give you some tips and tricks. I can also give you a one-on-one tour of my production area, where I can show you how I shoot, the equipment that I use, things like that. 5 out of 10 spots have been claimed. at that particular price point. And on top of that, you'll be listed as well in the official build video as a platinum level contributor. And then there's some really big contributions below that, which have some special perks as well. But that gives you a basic idea of how the site works. The site accepts both credit card and PayPal, so there's a lot of ways to contribute. And I'm really excited to get started, to start buying components, you know, that I'm going to be featuring independently on the channel. As components get compiled, I'm going to be unboxing those and keeping you guys up to date. You're going to get the full details on each component as it arrives in my house, and you're going to be able to follow the project as we get up to the official build video and giveaway. So a lot of excitement, a lot of content to watch. You get a lot of value for your money. If you think about it, your $5 contribution wouldn't even get you in to see a movie, and yet you're going to get probably at least 15 videos total, I would guess, around there for your contribution into this project here. And as I said before, there are other options available there for you. Now, some questions that have been asked regarding the project. People have been asking about t-shirt sizes. For those people interested in a t-shirt contribution, or the t-shirt perk, I should say, don't worry about sizes for now. What's going to happen is at the end of the campaign, I'm just going to send a mass email out to all the contributors at the t-shirt level perk, and I'll be asking for sizes at that point. Make sure your shipping details are correct, because that's going to be too much information to exchange. You can put your shipping details directly into Indiegogo when following through with that particular perk purchase. So make sure the address is correct, but for sizing, I'm going to get that from you later. If you're wondering what kind of sizing is available, I've been talking to some different t-shirt fulfillment companies, and we're going to be able to have everything from very, very small to very, very big, so don't worry about sizing for now. What other questions have been asked? Some people have been saying, listen, I don't have a credit card for you. PayPal is an option. As I mentioned before, PayPal does give you the ability to connect a debit card to your account. So if that's your only option, you can definitely do that. And then lastly, guys, I want to say, if for whatever reason you can't contribute to the project, if it's just not a possibility for you for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, then the next best thing you can do is share this particular project. You could favorite these videos, just like this one right here. This is episode number 2. Favorite, and share every video in the Ultimate Gaming PC project leading up to funding, because that can at least help get the word out and maybe help us find other contributors that can help us get to that goal. Now, the reason I'm so concerned about the goal is not because I'm going to personally benefit anymore. Like I said before, this PC is going right back to you guys, but because I think from an entertainment perspective, the more money we're working with, the more ultimate this PC will be, and therefore, the more people are going to want to watch the content that gets made during this particular build and every independent unboxing. As you guys know, some of these graphics cards are not cheap today by today's standards, so we're probably going to need the full budget to make something that's going to be, you know, completely impressive. So consider that when you're considering your own contribution to the project. So that's about it for today, guys. That's just a quick update. This is the Ultimate Gaming PC Project Episode 2. Hopefully by Episode 3, we'll be even closer to that funding goal of $5 grand. And as I said before, if you haven't visited the page yet, links are in the description as well as up in the annotations, so you can go and check it out for yourself. And I want to give a huge shout out and a huge thanks to everybody who's contributed to this point, especially somebody who contributed at the maximum perk level at $1,500. That's for the executive producer position within this particular campaign. His name is Gary. Big shout out to you, Gary, for taking a huge stake in this project. And I'm going to be communicating with him very often on some different component decisions, etc. That's part of that particular perk that he purchased. So big shout out goes to Gary. So once again, thanks everybody for taking part in this project and listening to me on these episodes, on these shows. And I'm going to let you roll out on a message from the sponsor. Please pay attention. GoDaddy is having a special offer for the month of July. GoDaddy Web Hosting delivers the most reliable hosting available. They call it 4th generation hosting, and it offers many features that the competitors don't. You can take a quick look here on their website at some of those features that are included. From now until July, you could get up to 3 .com domain names for only $4.95 per year. And if you need more than 3 domains, pay just $7.99 per year for each additional .com. Just enter the code 495REVJULY at checkout to get your discount. Please remember to use the discount code so that you can save some cash and also help support this show right here. Thanks as always for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next episode. Later.